Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez with creatingwithali.com, and in today's card class we're going to be featuring the Darling Details bundle, which is the one from the annual catalog shown on page 68, which it is this one. I really like how this one looks. Of course, these flowers, I love the flowers, and I definitely love this set a lot. I think that the dies are amazing. We're gonna see the dies because it also gives you some borders, although now that I said that, I don't even think I use some of the borders. I think I only use one. I'm like, in my thinking process, I think I only use one of the borders, but you're gonna see that they look really nice. So anyway, so there's really nice dies images, and some of them can work out by themselves, like standalone dies, and some others coordinate with the stamp set. So anyway, again, it's on page 68, and when you purchase the bundle, so you can see it here, when you purchase the bundle, you end up saving 10%, which is $54 for the set here in the US. So anyway, so let me see where you're watching from. Of course, we're going to be talking a little bit about upcoming classes that we have. I think today I'm going to be showing you the cards that I have for the next Stamp Stack for Christmas, which is gonna open up this week. Oh, hi Donna. And also we have the club. So anyway, we're gonna be talking a little bit about that. Also we have a paper share, so let's get going. Let me put this one here for a second. And today I think I'm gonna be doing some of the die cutting during the live, mainly because I didn't have enough time. It's been kind of a crazy week already. So anyway, so we'll go from there. So let me just show you card classes that we have going on. So first of all, we have our card club, which, like I mentioned in past videos, this month, so September, is going to be featured. The September card club is going to be featuring the texture blooms, which I featured like maybe 2-3 Facebook lives ago. So anyway, it is this one. I love the flowers from this set, the cutouts, they're really cute. And this one has 2 foam folds, is that right? No, 1 foam fold. This is the foam fold, and then the other ones are more of a layouts that you can use over and over. So anyway, the card club is $45 on a monthly basis, but it includes about $20 to $25 worth of merchandise. Of course, you get the kit to make all 5 cards with the link to the video tutorials. And then when you stay with me for 6 consecutive months, you get an additional $25 worth of goodies of your choice. So anyway, this is, like I said, this is my membership program, if you will. So once you're in, or once you sign up, you're in until you cancel. And of course, you can cancel at any time. You can sign up for one of the kits and then cancel by the next month. So it doesn't matter, but it is that way. And the main thing is that it is an easy way to get a kit in the mail. I make all the designing, and then you get the fun of making the cards. Also, as a perk for my members, is that every month I try to focus on just the one bundle. So in this case, the texture floral. And if you purchase during that month, you purchase at my cost, meaning you don't pay shipping or taxes. So it is an easy way for you to build your stamp collection little by little. So anyway, if you want to find out more about this club, you can read all the details, subscribe at creatingwithali.com/card club. And I'll put here in the link, there's already a link up top here on Facebook, but when I put it on YouTube, you're going to see it here in the corner. Just click on that one. It will take you to to my blog so that you can see all the information. You can sign up there. And then, like I always said, the most important thing is that when you sign up, go back to the same page again, creatingwithali.com/card club, and make sure you fill out the Google form. That's the most important part, because that's where you're telling me where to mail the kit. All right, so that's that. And like I said, it is $45 already with shipping. So that's that. Anyway, let me see. So that's card class number 1. I am still designing the next one, which I have to release next week. So hopefully this weekend I can finish designing it. I'll start doing it, and then I traveled last weekend, and most of my designing happens during the weekend. So by my next week, I should have the next card club. By the way, the last day to sign up for club is the 7th of September. If you want to be getting the September kit, all right. If you sign up September 8th, then it will be the next month's kit. So you just want to make sure you know that. All right. Then next, hold on. Next is my third stamp stack. And give me 1 second here, because I just realized I didn't check on my other phone so that I can kind of see the comments. And I know some of you are already commenting, and I haven't been able to see it. So hold on. Okay, here we go. All right, do I see comments? Sometimes it's crazy. Oh, there we go. So, all right, I can see them. I'll go here in a second. So the next is, like I mentioned, our third stamp stack, and I'm very excited. All of them are foam folds, and it features the very cute stamp set, which I'm going to show you today. Now this card class is going to open this week, and again, you're going to be able to make 3 cards of each for a 12 total card class, a 12 cards class, and all of them are just gorgeous. The kit includes everything to make 12 cards, the video tutorials, the paper, everything. And again, this is going to be released by this week. So anyways, if you want to sign up for this class, make sure you are on my mailing list. I put here again in the description of the video the link to sign up with me. It's in something like bit.ly stay in touch bit.ly/stay in touch with Ali, I believe that's how it says. So anyway, you can go there, sign up. That way you get all the information about card class. This one, like I said, is going to be the third out of the 5 that we have. Now, I know some of you have been asking me, and by next week, I should be able, probably next week. Yeah, well, not really, because the catalog opens up or is released on September 6th. And so it's not on a Tuesday. I think it's on a Wednesday. So if the card class is, if my Facebook Live is on a Wednesday, I might be able to do it, but I don't think I can do it on a Tuesday. But anyway, I could probably show you the products later on, just so that you can see which ones they are. But I know some of you have been asking me about it, and one is the Holy Night, I think it is the name. The paper is gorgeous, and the die set is really cute. And then the other one is the one that says, I think it's Christmas Classics. I gotta check on that, but yeah, it's another of those, and it's very Christmassy. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, at least that's my intent. I'm not really sure yet on that last one, mainly because there's another set that has gingerbread and stocking that is catching my eye. So maybe I change that one. And there's also one with that is called Merry and Bright that has some lights, like 3 lights. So those 2 might be substituting one of them. But we'll see. You know me, I love all the products. I love Christmas, and so I'm not really sure yet, but that might be what I might be doing. So let me check. Like I said, make sure you let me know where you're watching from. Even if you're on replay, I love to read where this video is going. You know, that's something that I feel is very fun. All right, so hi Pod, hi Flo, hi Rhonda. Oh, thank you so much. And by the way, if you have crafty friends, please make sure you share this video. It always helps me a lot. So thank you. I really appreciate it, and it helps me a lot. Hi Donna, hi Linda. Hi Jeanette, from Delaware. Wow. Hi Betsy, hi Gail. Hola gordita. Hi Pauline. Hi Joanne. Also, Rhonda loves that set. I know, the polar bear was my favorite one. By the way, the polar bear includes a punch. So if you're taking that class, the one with the polar bear, where is the class? Oh, here. If you're taking this class, make sure you get that bundle right away, because it is, you know the drill. It is while supplies last. September 6th is going to be the first day we get the, it's available for customers. And punches are the one that most of the times go on back order immediately. So make sure you get that bundle right away, because yeah, we don't know what's going to happen. And usually punches are the ones that are running out really quick. So anyway, and that's why I released that one like the first one, because it's a punch, so we can get it right away. But anyway, so So that's that. The other thing I have going on, which again I forgot to bring the stamp set. It's if you give me a second, I can bring it. But we have the paper share. So paper share is where we, Jennifer and I, partner, and we bring a class or a fun event, I should say, where we design a card with each of the new papers from the catalog. It's gonna have for this for the one in the holidays. Or the Holy Catalog, it's 12 papers or 12 cards, 12 projects, and it includes a sampling of all the papers, which I think it's more than 12 because there's two that are specialty paper that we might use on the projects, but it's not going to be featuring its own card, if you will. So there's 12 cards. I designed 6. Jennifer will design another 6. We have an event, a Facebook party, where we go and do a live or where we make all of the cards step by step so you can see it. You can follow along if you want. And there's also a video tutorial, written instructions or tutorials with written instructions, which is not something that I do on a regular basis, but for that event we do. So that you have pictures and also written instructions on how to do it. To me, I think the best is going into the video because you can exactly see how we put the cards together. And I'll be honest, my strong suit is the video, not really the written, because I never know what to write. That's the whole thing there. So I feel like I give you more tips and instructions on a video than typing it. Just, I guess my brain works that way. Is that not funny? So anyway, so that's that. The information has been sent on email. So if you haven't gotten the link, make sure you DM me. I can send you the link, or make sure you are on my mailing list. The last day to sign up is September 10th, which is from this Sunday to the next. But we're going to be placing an order on September 6th for those of you who have already signed up. On Friday, I will be mailing invoices for everyone who has signed up right now. And then by September 6th, I'm going to be placing that order. So if you can sign up by September 5th and pay by then, it will be amazing, because then on the 6th, I can place orders for all the paper, because that way we avoid having paper on back order. There's also an option for ribbon share if you're interested. And we're going to be using the ribbon from the ribbon share in our projects. But if you don't have it, of course, you can substitute it with something else that you have. And then there's also 2 stamp sets that are included there. So make sure you check that out. We end up doing 2 bundles this time. One has flowers and a punch of an oval, which I think will be great for lots of different occasions. And the other one is more Christmassy. Since this is the holiday catalog, we thought that would be great. So anyway, let me see. Oh, Jenny, you're so nice. I have purchased a couple of Alice PDF tutorials, and they're excellent. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. I love the fact that I can watch what she's doing, pause and replay if necessary. They're very reasonable. Oh, thank you so much, Jenny. You are amazing. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're liking it. And like I said, I feel like with video tutorials, I do better, because when you read my instructions, sometimes are very simple. My brain doesn't work with instructions. And I'll be very honest. Here's a little bit of a secret for me. If you give me a written instructions, most of the times I don't understand what they're asking me to do. I don't know why. But if you give me the picture, I can figure out. If you give me the picture or video, I can figure out. If you just give me written instructions, it's like, I just don't understand them. I don't know why. But anyway, so let's get it started. And we'll go from there. So let me flip the camera, and we'll go from there. Don't get dizzy. I have tied all the knots on my setup, so hopefully nothing is falling off here. There we go. And let me move my chair out of the way. As usual, we have a hose coat, of course. Let me move this one a little bit this way. Oh, hopefully this is better. Okay. We have a host code here. So all the orders over $35 will get the card kit of tonight's show, or tonight's class, I should say. And like I said, we are featuring, let me go here, the Darling Details. So let me put here the stamp set so you can see it. And the dice. Orders over 50 will also get an embellishment, which, as you know, we don't have the cards designed yet, so we don't know, or I don't know if I'm going to be using the, what is this? The ombre matted dots. which they look really good too. Or maybe we'll use these ones, which are the iridescent pastel gems. Maybe these ones, because I think these gold ones looks really nice. And these are the adhesive back sparkle gems. Or the champagne rhinestones, which it's been forever since I used them. So I'm still debating which one I'm going to be using. But whichever I end up using, that's the one that you will get a full package, of course. You will get for orders over 50. So we'll see, because you know me. Yeah, I try to have things planned, but you know, things happen. So anyway, but this is the stamp set, and the other thing that I might be substituting is also sentiments. The sentiments are great, so I don't know if I use those. But to be honest, I love the ones from the layering leaves a lot. I love the one that has the sending hugs a lot. So I don't know if I'll use that one or if I use those. So anyway, you have a great set of sentiments. So maybe I should stick with those because it is really nice sentiments here. You have for a lot of occasions, like just hello, friend, just a note, thank you, birthdays. And then this one I think is like an encouragement type of like, I'm always be like, count me among all the people who are here for you. I like that one. So anyway, so maybe we use the ones here, but if not, because I was thinking also using this one for one of my cards. I thought I was thinking of this one, the So Happy to Celebrate You. I thought that was really great. And I love the, I don't know how to say, the cursive of this set. And this Thinking of You looks great. So anyway, we'll see. I'm still debating. Like I said, as we go, we're going to find out. Sometimes it's just the size of the space that I have. That's where I work with. And so we'll see how that goes. So one thing about the dies that I was telling you is really great is that you have the dies to cut out the stamp images, right? So all the leaves, all the flowers have a die that cut them out. But then we also have dies like this one where you cut out like a standalone flower, right? So that you can use them for embellishments, right? And some leaves, some flowers, and some other flowers here. And then you have these ones to cut out like frames. Now the frames, I was playing here with which one I was going to be using, and look how beautiful this looks, right? Like the frame is just amazing. Now, when you are doing the frames, of course, you can change the different. Oh, and what do I do with my ruler? Hold on, I need a ruler. But when you're playing with these sets, what would you do? What you would do, I should say, is hold on, because it's getting me here. All right. What you would do is just make sure you measure exactly what, like this one is 2.5 by 3 3/4. And so from there you can just add either 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch, however you want. To make it like this, I only added 1/4 inch. So this one ended up being 2 3/4 by 4. See? So, and that way I have that 1/8 of an inch frame all over. Now I could have done this 1/2 and then I have 1/4 inch all over. So that's the only thing with this. Like if you don't know exactly, just measure how long and then figure out how much of a border you want. Like in this case, I wanted 1/8. So I did double so I can have 1/8 of each side, right? So hopefully that makes sense. And let me make sure, because see, like yesterday at night when I was cutting these things, I realized like there was nothing. And now I'm like, oh, I have little dots here and there. So anyway, so that's it. And the same would be true for this one. I don't think I have a card with that one for tonight, but I do have this one, which we're going to be using a similar piece, but in Misty Moonlight. So anyway, so that's that. And then you have also this as a border. Now I do have a card. Hold on, give me a second. I'll show you here a card. So I do have a card that showcases that border. And you can see, I've seen other people threading through some ribbon, so you can do that. But even if you leave it as itself, like without any ribbon, it looks really nice. I didn't put any ribbon, just because I was playing with the color. This was one of the cards from the color refresh party that we did back in May or June, I think. And so I just want to have everything on the berry burst and the white, and then just accents of the leaves, right, in different color. But so I wanted to have it all in white. So anyway, But you can see it looks nice. And like I said, I've seen others where they thread through some ribbon and it looks really nice as well. So really beautiful. So for tonight, we're going to be doing that one in one of our cards. Okay, so now let's go and do some stamping. I'm going to keep things easy tonight, and I'm going to be stamping pretty much in the same colors. I don't know if you guys, but I've been struggling a little bit with colors or paper packs. You know, I love paper and I go crazy with it. But this year, I feel like I want more. I don't know why, but I've been like, I want more paper. So anyway, so for this time, so I've been kind of, I don't want to say, I've been trying to see how other way I can use my paper, even if it's not matching a certain suite. So for this time, I did that with this one. So this is the Les Shops designer series paper, which you wouldn't really think it is good for flowers. However, one side has more of a pattern, and the other side has, let me show you here, and the other side has more of the houses, right, which goes with that bundle. So you can see you have that this one and the little houses. So this one I'm not using because that one clearly is more for that suite. But you can see on these ones, you have the houses on this side and then you have a pattern on the other side. That was the same case for this one. So I have these and then I have the houses on the other side. You can see this one as well. You have books and flowers, and then you have these, the yellow. Then you have this one with the bakery and then a gray. And then we have more houses and then the lines. So I went back and looked at which patterns I wanted to use. And what I came out was, I kind of looked at what patterns look good. And I came back with these three. These were the ones that I wanted to play with for this set. I think I also like a lot the yellow with the gray, and I was thinking adding like Coastal Cabana or something like this, but for this class I decided to go with just this one. But you can see how I started to go with color combinations here, and honestly I think that really what drew my attention was this pattern, because this is the one that had the Calypso Coral with the blues and the white. So this was kind of like the inspiration, and then I went with, do I have more patterns that kind of coordinate? The other thing that I saw, and again, because I'm kind of struggling this year with the designer series paper, not because I don't like them. I like them all. It's just that I feel like I need more. I don't know why this year I feel I need more. And so anyway, for this time, I thought we could also use the country inside because it has the blues. So again, this is the one that kind of drew my attention to get even more paper from even other paper packs. So anyway, so based on that, my color combination is Calypso Coral with Misty Moonlight and white. That's what the colors are going to be mainly. Now, the next struggle I have, if I may say, was what I was going to be using for the leaves. And so I decided to go with blue leaves, which, okay, hear me out. They're going to look really nice. I know this is a card, so they don't have to be realistic, but I went with those and I think they're going to look really nice. So let me, so sometimes play with other colors, I should say. That's what I was trying to say. Play with other colors, see what you like. And you can see I have some scraps. See, this is already being used, but we can use the other side, or I can use another one. And so we need these. I'll use this ones. How about that? I could use this one too, but anyway, we go from there. Now, the set is photopolymer. And so we definitely want to be using your Pierce mat, especially for this. Anytime you have a bold image, it's better to have this cushion to transfer the image. That way you can have a better coverage. If it is a line like this one, or let me see, or this one, like this is a line, these sometimes do good without the Pierce mat, but bold images for sure needs the Pierce mat. So if you're ever struggling with getting the full image stamped on your paper, put the Pierce mat and you'll see a big difference. All right, so let's go ahead and start stamping. Like I said, I'm going to keep it really simple from today, and I have a bunch that we need to die cut. So like I said, I didn't die cut this time. I just didn't have enough time. And let's start with the flowers. So for the flowers, I'm going to be using Calypso Coral, and for the leaves, I'm going to be using the Misty Moonlight. So let's go ahead. So I have this one. So we're going to start first with the outline. right, which is the line pattern. And I'm going to be using this little one for that one. And I'm just going full color there. Then I'm going to bring, and oh, here it is. I'm going to bring a scrap paper. And we're going to be stamping the inside. So for this one, I'm going to be stamping off. So I'm going to stamp once here and then line it up. Now, because it's photopolymer, you can see through perfectly where they line up. And there you have it. See? And it looks good. Now, the stamp set is, I don't know how, I think they call distinctive because you have like the shadowing on your stamp. So in one stamp, right, you can see areas that are darker than other ones. So it has like the shadowing. So I like that. Then you have this one. Let's do the same. Again, just make sure you're inking it well. You're going to stamp once, and you can see even there. And then you're going to line it up. Again, because it's photopolymer, it's easy to line it up. And there you have it. And again, you have areas that are lighter and darker on the same stamp image. Okay? Now, for the leaf, like I said, I'm going to go with Misty Moonlight. Oh my gosh, here we go. And let me bring this one out. And for this one, I'm going to start with the outline. Hold on. Let me check here. Okay, thank you so much for sharing. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, and then for the outline, I'm going to go ahead and, well, I'm going to put it here that way. Okay. And then I'm going to bring the lines. There you go. And then I didn't see quite well with the phone in front of me, but let me put it here so I can see better. There you go. Much better. Yeah, there you go. And so here you have it. The other lines was not as great, and I can redo this part again. Just so you can see it. I'm going to put it more towards me, because sometimes when you have the phone in front of you, it's a little bit harder. But anyway, let's do another one of those so you can see it. So you have this one first, and then we're going to have the lines. I feel this one is better. There you go. There you go. Much better. And then we're going to do this one. Okay. And then I'm going to line it up again. And there you have it. Okay. So now we have that. Now, once you have them, we're going to go ahead and die cut all these pieces. Let me clean the stamps, because as I start throwing things, they start, stains. Now, I did, like I said, I did stamp a bunch of these. So we're going to be die cutting them. And usually when I am designing cards, to be honest, I try to always stamp a bunch of them, because then it's easier to make cards. It's just a matter of finding a nice layout and start putting cards together, which is what I usually do. So let's go ahead and die cut all of them. And again, I'm trying to clean this so that if anything falls on the blocks, nothing gets stained. Because I've been noticing that every single time I finish something, I put it to my right. And usually that's where the stamps are. So I'm trying to at least clean them so that if they fall on them, there's no issue. So anyway, so at this point, I'm not really sure how many I'm going to be needing, but we're going to be die cutting all of them. So bear with me. Usually I have this piece done. But again, like I said, this week has been already kind of crazy. And so we're just going to do it during the live. How about that? So we're going to be needing this one and that one. And then this one too. So anyway, let's see. For these two, let's cut them out already. And I'm going to be using sticky thing. Oh, here. so they're not moving up. Okay, so I'm using the sticky note or the sticky, I don't know how to call tape, just to position those in place so that they're not moving around as I am die cutting. And this helps a lot. And you can see here the die cut, right? Let's do this again. You have it there. Okay, this is trash. And then let's cut out. Let's cut out that one. And this one now. Again, if you were to be doing this, I would suggest just go stamp. You can stamp in different colors and then have them all ready. So it's like when I do my classes, that's another thing that I always do. And I think I always recommend that on the instructions, just to stamp everything first, because then the assembling goes so much faster, and you have multiple flowers or multiple die cuts that you can use and see how they look, you know, so that if you want to change things around, it's easier because you can visualize it already because you have the die cuts. And if you don't want something, like if you don't like something, then you have it for another card, you know, like you might have it for something else. So I love doing that all the time. But most of the times for the video, I have this ready to go. So anyway, I could also be using the larger machine, but oh well, it's still good. Let's see. All right, so what else? Oh, by the way, I went to the Backstage this past weekend. So we went, what was this? Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday. I came back on Monday just because there was an issue with my flight. And this is the first time ever that I have to spend the night at the airport waiting to see if I can come back home, which that was kind of not fun. But anyway, luckily this time I had my husband with me. Because, I don't know, Mundo was asking me the same thing, like, what would have you done if he hadn't been there? And I think my answer was still the same, like, I would still be there because I wanted to get in the next plane. And the next plane was at 5 a.m. and the last plane was at 11:59. And by the time they finished telling us that we didn't have a place, it was, on the last flight, it was already 12:30 a.m. right? So I went like, well, so 12:30, the next one is at 5, I'll just stay here, which he couldn't believe. I was like, well, that's what we're gonna be doing. But anyway, during Backstage, it was amazing. I mean, we had a great time with other demonstrators, which I love. I really love the community part of our of our group, and even other demonstrators, you know. Everyone is super nice, so I love that. But I got several things, and I wanted to check, and I got like, I don't know, like 60, how many, like 60 plus swaps. So I wanted to check, are you interested in seeing those? Because if so, I could make another video this weekend where I just show you what we've got during Backstage. I didn't want to do it on this one, mainly because it is 60 cards, and you know that already it's always like an hour and something my life, and so I was like, well, I don't want to make it 2-3 hours. But if you're interested, let me know, and maybe this Saturday I can just do like a impromptu Facebook Live where I can show you what we've got there, as well as the swaps, because I participated in 3 swaps, and actually I did, well, yeah, we have 3 organized swaps, and then I also had, I have a few of my cards. I couldn't do more swaps other than those organized swaps, because I also did another one where I had to mail things out, and so overall, I think I ended up doing like 100 and something, like 108 cards. And so I couldn't fit any more cards for the event. So I ended up bringing some of my cards from the Facebook Lives to trade with others. Oh, this one. Oh, Thankfully, it was the outside, not the stamp image. So anyway, so I end up having a lot of... Let's pull this out so it doesn't rip something else. But I didn't know if you want to see them. I love swapping because most of the times I end up getting ideas for cards. Like one of the cards tonight is actually one of the swaps. It's not one, but the layout. I gotta say, I have, during our team meeting last month's team meeting, August team's meeting, one of my teammates were asking me about designing, right? Like, because we do like a mystery card, and she was asking me about how do I go with the stamps, or how do I come up with the card ideas? And I was telling her that usually it's just layouts, and they always come from cards. Whether I have the sketch or whether I have a card and then I make a sketch out of it. And so I love doing that. And so if you ever struggle with card ideas, it's always great to start casing and looking for layouts from the card swaps, right? So we end up doing that. So anyway, that's what I was thinking. Got me thinking about that. But yeah, I'll try to do something during the weekend if there's interest on that. Oh, Kathy says she would. Yes. Okay. Gail also says the same. Great. So yeah. Okay. Pat says, totally want to see your subs. Absolutely. They're beautiful. And, I participated in some that were foam fold, so I love that. Yeah, I think they were really nice. I got several from the new, where is my sticky thing? Here. Did I lose it? So anyway, so they were really good. And anyway, it was really fun. And then, like I said, we had, the first night we had something called Sweets and Swaps, and I ended up swapping there some of my Facebook Live cards, mainly because, like I said, I didn't have any more swaps. But it's always fun, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with just giving one of a kind type of card on a swap, right? Oh, Sandy Bennett says the same. Yes, Rhonda says yes. Okay. Alrighty, so I'll plan for something this weekend. Why don't we think, let's do Saturday, like in the afternoon. Well, no, let's do Sunday morning. That way, well, I don't know. Saturday afternoon, I think might be better. Saturday, let's call it, I don't know if I'm going to do anything with my family, like in the afternoon this weekend. But we can plan something maybe like at, I don't know, 6 p.m. on Saturday. Let's plan for that. I'll let you know if all of a sudden I have something on Saturday and I have to move it to Sunday, but let's plan for Saturday at 6 p.m. How about that? That way we kind of just relax and see some swaps. And hopefully it doesn't take too long, right? Because that's the whole thing. So anyway. Doop. All right, so we've got all hours. And like I said, I don't even know if I'm going to be using that many, but you can see that I cut out plenty. And usually that's how I go. Now, whenever I'm doing like a mystery card with my team or whatever, I end up using whatever I have left over for those type of cards, right? Because it's already done, so it goes even faster at that point. So anyway, so let's go with card number 1. And let's give this and see. I had already like a couple of these just to kind of help me see how it is. But anyway, so we have here Misty Moonlight, which is 8.5 by 5.5. So this is now the fun part of it. Let's just put it together. And so this is again 8.5 by 5.5. I scored a 2 1/8 and a 4 1/4. You don't really have to score because you're just gonna fold it in half and then in half again. So we're just gonna go ahead and there you go, half and then half again. Okay, and this is one where I end up using the countryside in, mainly because I wanted to have another that had the blues. Now I could have used the other one, this one, But I'm using a little bit of this on the other card, and I didn't want to be using a lot of this one for this one. So anyway, so I'm going to end up using this. And then I have the basic white. Now this one is 4 by 5 1/4, and this one is 2 by 5 3/8. Okay, so let's go ahead and stamp this, not stamp, but glue it down. And let me just check that I have adhesive here. I do. Okay, good. Because I'm like, it's running low, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to be needing adhesive. So I do have here handy. All right, so. See? Oh, I knew it. It was like, I knew it. Oh. Let's change this. Order ratio. Let me see here. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's change these. Okay. There you go. Okay, so now we have that. And we're gonna go ahead and put it like so. Now, I gotta check this one before I glue it because, like I said, I want to maybe stamp the inside, maybe, I don't know, or maybe leave it out. But anyway, for these pieces, so I have Calypso Coral, and this one is 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. Then I have Basic White, and this is 3 by 4 1/4. And then I have this one, which I mentioned earlier. This one, 2 3/4 by 4. Okay, so it's 1/4 of an inch smaller for all of these, right? Of each other. So I have something like so. And my thought was to put something like this, and then start adding the flowers like somewhere here, and then have the sentiment somewhere here. Okay, so I might be needing more of those, and have this ones come something like that, or something like this. Okay, so and then I need something there, and I would probably think I want a bow or something, right? So I can use the, what is this? The metallic woven ribbon, or I was also thinking of this one. Now, for a bow, I don't really like this one too much because it's a little bit thicker to my liking. But this one as an embellishment looks really like a strip or something decorative. It looks really nice because it has the thread in the middle. So I might save this one for another of the cards. But for right now, I think like a bow will be nice if I had it with this. Okay. Now, as far as the stamping, I want to put something here. And this is where I was like, I don't know about which set to use. So let me check. Where is the stamp set, by the way? Did I lose the stamp set? Oh, here. I'm like, did I lose the stamp set? All right, so here. So I was thinking, maybe we do a hello there, and then friend count me among all the people who are here for you. I think I like that. So we can do that. All right, so you can see I can stamp somewhere here. Let me just take all these pieces out for a second. So I could put here the hello there, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that one with the Misty Moonlight. How about that? Let's do this. Oh, this one is, where is my hello there? Here we go. Oh, and it doesn't seem like I've been using that one, so I can put that one right here. Looks nice. And I want to put the friend and the coming. See, this one seems to be the one that I use the most. So let's just start putting pieces together. And then the front. Okay, so I'm gonna have this one right here, and then I need something here. So let's just bring the Misty Moonlight. And I'm going to keep it simple with only 2 colors of ink too. I didn't want to go too crazy. Because, you know, sometimes I feel like I end up using a ton of colors. So let's keep this one simple and easy. And of course, you can use this one in any color combination. I think that's the other thing. It makes it easy for you to recreate it in any color combination that you want. So there you go. I'm gonna put here, hello there. Okay, good. And then for the inside, right? For the inside, I want friend, count me. Now for the friend though, I want to go with the, what is this? Calypso Coral. So let's just change a little bit. I'm gonna put this one right here, right? And I might need, I'm seeing this and I might need to re-ink mine soon. I feel like it's getting a little bit too light, but that's okay. And then I put here, count me. There you go. There you go. I like how it looks. Okay, so now we have everything ready now. Oh, sometimes I feel like I don't have, oh, there you go. Have enough strength to do that. All right, so let me take all of this trash, by the way. All right, so let's go ahead and start putting all the pieces together. We're gonna go ahead and add this one right in the middle. There we go. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start adding this one to this. There you go. And then for this one, I was thinking we could use, oh, you know which ones no, one thing to note. I'm going to leave it like so, but if you had like a window sheet, I was thinking about that. You can actually put adhesive here, put it on a window sheet, and then make a shaker card. So that could also be a good idea, but I didn't plan for that right now, so I don't have a window sheet here handy, but I was thinking as I was putting this, I was like, oh, this will be great for that. And then let's just go, I'm gonna go with these, which this is the part that is driving me nuts because I probably don't have as many, or maybe I can just cut, I'm gonna cut them because I'm like, I don't have as many, because I feel like I need like at least 2 more of those, right? So let's cut out a little bit of the, you know me, I love having, oh, this one already peeled, that's okay. Yeah, so I need something that goes like so. And something that goes like so. Now, this one has to be thin because you don't want it to be showing on the dots. So that's the only thing there, okay? And then, oh, but before we do that, let's glue this one. So I need to add adhesive on this section. This section. I'm like, all right. Oh. And I'm just lining this up. And then I can add this one. And like I said, I would see, like, I feel like probably want to do the same on the top. So let's do that as well before we continue here. See, I keep putting everything on the right side. So whenever I don't find anything, most of the time it's on the right side. So anyway, we're gonna have these, and then I'm gonna align these things up. There you go. And so you have it like so. See that? So it opens up like this. All right. Then I thought about putting something like so. And I'm going to be cutting this one. Okay. I feel like sometimes that way this one goes like this. Because I can use these ones as, you know, complementary somewhere here or there. See that? Like I can put it like a little bit longer if I will. And then let's do the same for this one. Because then I'm going to be adding this one there. And then have this come back here or something, you know. And then, or maybe have that one. Oh. Wow. Let me get something here. Because I'm like, it's not moving. Oh my goodness, there you go. I'm like, it's not moving. And then have this one instead. Let's see. So this is where you start playing with everything. Oh yes, I like that better. See, you have them all there, or have another one somewhere here. Yeah. And then we can put the bow. Yeah, I kind of like that. And then add some rhinestones or something. Now, I feel like I would probably want another of those here, you know. Yes, so there you have a little bit of a fuller picture, and then the dots there, and then a bow. Yes, so I like that. So we're gonna go with these. And so let me put a little bit of adhesive as this goes this way. Yes. Okay. And then I might go with something like this. There you go. And so now I'm going to go ahead and add dimensionals here. These ones are going to go kind of flat on this section, right? Because they're going to go line up on this, which is already raised. But then the I don't know, how do you call this? But the edge or the pointy part, right? Like this, right? It goes outside. So those we can add a dimensional there. And do I have larger dimensionals here? Oh, I do. Like, do I have the larger ones? And yes, I end up adding a lot of dimensionals. You can add as many as you want. Oh, thank you, Gail. Glad you're liking it. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and add, say like this one. I don't think I can. This one is competing. There you go. I might need to add a little bit of adhesive here. There you go. And then, like I said, we're going to go ahead and add one of these somewhere here and one somewhere here, and then add more leaves. Now, for these ones, I'm just going to be adding one of those just so that I can tuck under some of the leaves, which I know it kind of kills me, but I do see that for something like this, when I'm going to be tucking under things, it might be better. All right. There you go. And then see, because then I can add something real quick there. And similar to the other one, I'm just going to be adding there, and then one of the small ones. Where is my take your pick? I feel sometimes that this is like surgery. There you go. And then have one more come like this out of this one. There you go, something like that. So let's just add this one with I could also add glue dots. That could also work. There you go. See that? So from that end, we have that. And then let's go ahead and add the... Oh, thank you, Laura. I'm glad you're liking it. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Eleanor. Glad you're liking it. And so now we're just going to go ahead and add a bow. I think a bow somewhere here will look nice. And of course, we're going to be doing one of those bows that I've been making ever since I found out how to make them. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and okay. Really easy. And then I can put it somewhere here. See, I'm going to be adding it like somewhere here. I'm going to cut out the long tails. And then, ooh, maybe I'll put it here. I can add it here. I don't know that I like it here, but I can put it here, which I think is really at the end. Or I can add it here. I think I might add it here. What do you think? There or there? I kind of like it there, though. So I'm going to go with this side. Where are my glue dots? Okay, here we go. There you go. Okay, and then as far as the rhinestones or whatever I'm going to be using, this is where I was thinking this might look nice because it's kind of, it's not orangey, but it kind of looks nice because it's champagne. I was also thinking of those. Oh, silver might look well as well. And then this ones, which I don't know. I think that is too red. I might not go with this. So, I don't know. Which one do you think looks better? I might go with rhinestones this time. I think I like that one. Oh, absolutely. There's going to be a replay, Kathy. So, thank you so much for joining us for a bit. Okay, so the right side. Oh, well, I kind of move it a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead. And like I said, when you place an order over $50 during this week, you'll get a pack of these rhinestones. Okay. Oh, I think I made a really good decision here. Kind of looks nice. There you go. I like how they look. There you go. So it kind of move things around. There you go. So what do you think? Do you like it? Looks really nice. And again, you can make this in any color combination. Okay. So let me go to the next card. Like I said, I'm going to go with this one. And the last one is a new foam foil that I got inspiration from a swap. So I'll show you also the swap. And you can see I have here a few pieces. Now, this one is another foam foil that I've been doing lately. So this is 8.5 by 5.5. And this is where I'm going to be using those two from the Les Shops designer series paper. So this one, 8.5 by 5.5. I did a score at 1 1/4. And then at 4 1/4. Okay, so 1 1/4 and then 4 1/4. Oh, and I have to cut this section, by the way. It should have been 7 1/4, sorry. So let me cut this one because I totally forgot about that part. So I need to cut out, because I was like, something's not right here. Here we go. We're gonna cut out this section. Okay. Let's hope I did this right. So it should be 7 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then pre-score at 1 1/4, and then at 4 1/4. So this piece is 3 inches. Okay. So we have that. This was one of the cards that we had, or one of the folds that we did during our last team meeting, where we did the mystery stamping. Now this one is 2 3/4 inch by 5 1/4. So we're gonna go ahead and stamp. Oh, I need to take all this. Hold on, let me take the trash out because now I'm getting everything all over. So let's go ahead and do this one. And like I said, this is the paper that got the color combination. Okay, so if there's another paper that you like, you can use the color combination from there. But this is where I got the white with the Misty Moonlight and the Calypso Coral. Now this one is 1 inch by 5 1/4, and this is gonna go right here. So we're gonna go ahead and oh, do this one. And we're gonna be adding it right there. And then you have another piece of this one is basic white, 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. Now, before we continue, because I might want to also stamp this section, we have a circle, which this one is the larger circles from the Stylish Shapes dies. And so this is where I'm going to be lining up all my flowers. And so I might need something here. And for this one, I might go with, you can do with a thank you. I think that will be a nice one. Or you can have just a note. That could also be a good one. Or you can do the just a note or thank you, or which one? Oh, hello there again. Yeah, we can change that. So why don't we do the just a note? You know, that way you can have that, or we can make it a birthday too. We can do a birthday, and then we can have so happy. We can have this one inside. So happy to celebrate you, or base wishes. Anyway, you can do whatever, right? So anyway, so I'm gonna go with just a note. And if that's just a note, then I'm gonna leave this one blank, because I don't know, like if you're doing it just a note, then you want to write down yourself, right? Like, what do you want to say? Not so much of a sentiment, right? That way you have plenty of space to write down. And then for this one, now here's a trick. This one, you only want to glue like a piece here, okay? This is not going to be, because the way this card opens is like so. So this part, you want to make sure you don't fold it too much, but that's how it's going to go. And then it goes this way. Now, the cool part about this card is that it closes by itself, right? Because you're going to be doing this way, okay? So anyway, so for this reason, I'm just going to be adding adhesive first here. And so I just need to add like so. And I gotta be careful with this. Of how I line it up. There you go. Yeah. See? So everything is good. And I just put it this way. Oh, and I forgot to stamp. So we're going to do the stamping here. Who knows what's going to happen here. Or since I already messed up, I could have just the note. Ooh, we'll do that. Let's do that, because now I'm a little bit afraid that because I have glued down, we can have this and then have the just a note. Yeah, let's do that, because I don't know, if I do it there and it messed up, then we're done, right? So let's do this. Let's do the just a thought, or not just a thought, just a note. Where does the stamp say? Oh, here. Like, where is the stamp set? Here it is. Just a note. Okay. And we're gonna bring this one right here. And we're gonna cut it out. You can see I'm just having a scrap here. I'm gonna cut it out. Hi, Cindy. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and cut it out. Oh, it sounds like this one fits there really well. There you go. So I have this. It will be okay. It will be okay. See how I end up always fixing whatever happens. Now on this one, I'm gonna go ahead and use tailor tack punch for this. Oh, that's a little bit off. There we go. If you don't have the tailor tack punch, you can always cut it out with your scissors. And I think I've showed this in the past, but I can show it again. So say that you have something like that, so you just go cut it in the middle and then point to point, right? And there you go. So you have something like that. Now I always like using tailor tack punch just because it makes it easier for me. And then I'm gonna be cutting out this section. Ooh, because maybe I want to have this one come this way. I kind of like this actually. Now, the key thing is that anything you stamp or you put here cannot glue here. So you gotta be careful with that. Okay? You gotta be careful there. So I like this. So I might cut a little bit. To like a... So it doesn't go outside, and we'll see. There you go. So I can have this one just like so. And then have the flowers and the leaves. We're gonna cut out the leaves here. And again, you gotta just be careful here. So this one, for instance, even though it's outside, I will not add any adhesive outside that section. Okay? And we're gonna be doing exactly the same. Yeah, there we go. They're one of those. No, I want another of these little ones. There you go. And then I want more of these. I might have come with this one's like so. Yeah, I think something like that kind of looks okay. Yeah, so first things first, I'm going to go ahead and make this one a little bit tighter. And then glue it down. Oh, it's a little bit crooked this time. Yeah, hold on. What am I doing? I feel I'm messing up here. There you go. Now it's really tight, but that's okay. There we go. And then I'm gonna have this one have something like so. And then, all right, so let's add this one with dimensionals. Where are the dimensionals? Oh, let me look on the right, because I am throwing everything on the right. There you go. Oh, Cindy, no worries. No worries. All is good. Totally get it. You know, sometimes on Facebook we get notifications and sometimes we don't. So I totally get it. So no worries. There's going to be a replay as soon as I'm done, so it should be all fine. Alright, so now let's go ahead and add this one. And I'm gonna go ahead. And like I said, I'm not adding any adhesive on this section, because again, I don't want to, if you put it here, it will shut it your card, so you don't want to shut it closed, so you don't want that, right? So be careful with that part. And then we're gonna go ahead and add one of those again, and one of these, and one is gonna go like somewhere here, and the other one's gonna go, so like I want to put something like so. There you go. And then have that one come here. Now this one can have dimensionals, so let's add that one here. There you go. And same for this one. This one can have one here. There we go. So now for this one, I could add, same thing, the rhinestone somewhere here, which looks nice, and then a bow. Where's my ribbon again? Oh, thank you, Luis. Glad you're liking it. And again, I'm probably going to be adding it like right here again. Yeah, I'm not thinking of bows as I am placing the flowers. I could have moved a little bit, but that's okay. It looks good though. Okay. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to cut out the ends again. Which, what did I do with my scissors? I don't have my ribbon scissors here. There we go. Let's put them back here on my box. Oh, here. And this one. So let's go ahead and add that one here. And we're going to go ahead and I'm going to tuck it here. You know? So again, I'm trying not to add anything outside this circle. And then we're going to go ahead and add some of the rhinestones here. And I'm going to go ahead and add this and that one. There you go. And I'm gonna add another one. You can add as many as you want, of course. Okay, so here you have it. See how it looks, right? And then when you open it up, it goes this way. Now, what I love about this is that it stays closed, right? Like, because you have this piece covering the opening of the card, it just stays closed. Because, you know, sometimes you have, let me just show you, like this one, right? It kind of flips a little bit, and there's nothing wrong with this, right? But I love that this one stays flat and close, and, you know, so there you go. Now, the third one, oh, I didn't realize, but it's another foam fold, so I didn't realize that. I love, and this was an inspiration from a card I got getting Backstage. So, like I said, always swap, because you always get card ideas, you know. And see, I already have the layout, right? So, let's see. So for this one, I have a piece of Misty Moonlight, and it is 5.5 by 4 1/4. So it's a quarter of a sheet here. Then I have a piece of basic white, and this one is 5 1/4 by 4. So this is gonna go right here. And then I have a piece that is 5.5, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 5.5 by 5. And I score at 1 3/4. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and fold this one in the fold, right? Like, use always your bone folder, and this one is gonna go like so. Okay, I have a piece of the designer series paper, right? And this one is 1.5 by 4 3/4. So this one is gonna go right here. Okay. And then I have a piece of basic white, and this one was 4 1/4 by 5.5, and I fold and score it in half, which is 2 3/4 of an inch. So now we're gonna go ahead and fold this one in half. Oh, there you go. Okay, so I have it like so, and this is gonna go like this, right? So it kind of opens, kind of fun, you know. Like I said, it's an easy foam fold. Doop, doop, doop. And then you just decorate this side. Now for me, I decided to go with this for the outside, and this one should be 2.5. Yeah, 2.5 by 4. So it's gonna go right here. Look at this. And then for the inside, I thought of putting a piece of this designer series paper, which this is 3/4 of an inch by 4, and so this is gonna go right here, just to bring back the blues. Okay. Oh, thank you, Rhonda. You're so nice. The queen of the foam folds. I'm not sure about that. All right. So once I did that, then it was time of, let's do some what am I saying here? Some of decorating, right? So I end up using 2 punches. This is the decorative punch, the decorative circle punch, and I cut it out with the Misty Moonlight, and then a 2-inch circle punch. Okay, so we just have it like so, and then of course I have these pieces for me to play with. And see how many I cut, and I might not have needed that many. That's okay, because I can continue making more cards using those. All right, so now let's go ahead and start gluing things down, just to have this pieces. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring this one here, right? So let's glue this part as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring this one right here. Oh. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to bring this one here. I'm going to glue it right in the center. Actually, no. I'm not going to glue it right in the center. I'm gonna glue it this way. Well, it kind of looks like a center. Okay, so I can see where. So it's like, we just need to line up this section. Okay, so I always like to see how I want it. And I'm gonna line up this section. This is the one that we say we're gonna line up. So, all right, so we have it like so, see? Now for this one, like I said, I wanna add this just to bring back the blues. Because there you go. And then I'm going to be adding this one right here. See how it looks already? It looks really nice, right? And these would be even a good layout. Everything, if everything was down, like not a foam fold, this will be a great one, right? Like if everything was just flat, it will be nice, and then it will open like so, right? That's great. But I love that it is a foam fold, right? So anyway, so now for this, I want to put, I want to add the, what sentiment do we put? Because I do want to have that one and this one, right? Kind of like what we were doing in the other cards, putting it like so, and then have this one, right? And that one. Something like so. And so I want something that comes here, right? So we can add, what sentiments do we have? Oh, maybe we can do this one a birthday one, right? Yes, I think that would be a good one. So we have this one says happy birthday, and that will be great to have there. Okay, so where is the birthday one? Let's bring a block. And so I'm going to be adding this one with the, oh my goodness. Misty Moonlight. Okay, Misty Moonlight. And I'm going to be adding it like this. Okay, that looks great. There we go. Alrighty. We're going to go ahead and glue this one. Do I want to erase? Maybe I do want to erase, you know. Maybe I want to erase. Or maybe not, so that I can put the flowers. Now, let's erase it. Let's see. If we don't like it, then we can take it off and then do it flat, right? We could. We could always do that. Oh, you know what? I should be using this one. Where are the scissors? Where are the scissors? Did you see the scissors somewhere here? Because I know I've been using them. I just don't know what I did with them. Oh, here. I'm like, I know. Oh, and in a second I'm going to be using this and this. I'm putting way too many, I know. But, okay. Well, since I'm already in that. I don't think you need that many. On this one, I really don't. Anyway, we're going to be putting this one right here. Ooh. No, let's go with that. So I'm going to be adding this one right here. And then let's start adding this one. Okay, and similar to the other ones, we're gonna go ahead and cut out this and that, right? Okay, so now we're gonna be adding this one with that. Yeah. I'm gonna have it like so. And then I'm gonna have this one come here. Okay, so let's go ahead. And do I want another one of these? I probably do. There you go. Now, similar to the other ones, make sure you don't have any adhesive on this section outside the white, because then you're gonna close your card, right? You're gonna show the close, and you don't want that. Let's see. Hold on. She's like, no, not this section. Not this section. Hold on. This one, yes. Because we have the okay, these two are okay to have one. And this section is going to be flat. And I can add okay, so now this section, I'm going to be adding it maybe like so on this one. And then for these, ooh, I might have to do something like this. Yes. Okay, so this one is going to go all kind of like flat. Like so. And then have one of these come here. So I'm going to go ahead and add. And again, you can add adhesive or you can add glue dots as well. And then for this one, we're just going to add one of the large ones here. There you go. Now you want to be a little bit careful with these. Hold on. Mainly because you don't want too much going out. Yeah, there you go. Because you're going to be folding this, but okay. Actually, no. Let's change this for a second. There you go. Better. Because that way it's not folding as much. See? You don't want this to be folding as much. I'm going to put this one right here or right there. No, I think I like it better here. And then I'll put the bow here. See, this time I did make enough room. Whew. Okay. Okay, so now let's do the bow again. Now for this one, whew, I'm almost finishing this bow. This ribbon, like, I don't have as much anymore. And then this one is gonna go like right here. Yes. Okay. Let's cut out this part. Let's put it back there. The glue that is right here. There you go. And then to finish things up, we're gonna be adding some of the rhinestones as well. And let's just add another of the large ones with the smaller one. And then several of the smaller ones here. And I don't know, where would I go here too? Let's just add it there. So that looks really nice. I like it. Let me take the trash out and I'll show you all of the cards. I actually will show you the card that got me the inspiration. This came from Holly Sutton. Beautiful card. So this is her card, as you can see. And look, beautiful, right? She used designer series paper. I decided to go with cardstock. So you can play and, you know, with the different ones. Like in my case, I wanted to have cardstock just because I wanted to have the whole thing here with, the designer series paper. And the other thing is that in my case, my designer series paper, if you remember, one had like houses and the other one had the pattern. So I didn't want to see both sides of the paper. So that's why, that was the reason why I wanted to go with cardstock. So you can make modifications as you go, as you create your cards, just thinking of how your paper pack looks. But if both sides of the paper goes well and they coordinate, then by all means you can go that route as well. So anyway, look at how beautiful this looks, right? And a perfect birthday card. All right, so let me show you all the cards if you're just joining me. So this was card number 1, and then card number 2, and card number 3. Even though I've used, and see, I still have plenty of these, so I can make more cards, right? So even though I've used the same stamps, the same kind of pieces, right? The stamp images. All of them look different because it's different layouts. So I really love how they look together. So anyway, let me know which one is your favorite. I am really debating because I love the edge on this one, but I love how this fold, like I said, it folds and it holds it flat. And then I definitely love having a neofoam fold for sure. So anyway, so let me see. Oh, Gail says she likes all 3 of them. Oh, you're so sweet. Sandy says she loved the color combo. Yeah, this, like I said, it's always very easy to go with the colors in the designer series paper. So just pick one pattern that you like and then go from there. Usually that makes the trick for me. Let's see. Eleanor says gorgeous cards tonight. Thank you so much. Oh, Rhonda says she loves all the ribbons. Jane, beautiful card. Love the fold. Definitely need to try this. Oh, yes, absolutely. Try it out. It's a really good one, an easy one to put together. Eleanor says she likes card number 3. Sandy says she can't decide. She loves them all. Oh, thank you so much. Gail says, your 3 cards are gorgeous. Love each. And then number 3 might be her favorite. Donna says number 1. Gwen says all 3 she can choose. Flo says, as always, all are beautiful. My favorites, all of them. Oh, thank you, Flo. Rhonda says same thing. So hard to choose, but number 1 because it has more of the blue. So I guess you like the blues. Pat says card number 1 is my favorite, but all 3 are great. So thank you so much. I really hope you have enjoyed. Like I said, any orders between now and September 2nd, which is the Saturday, next Saturday, using this host code, all orders over 35 will get the card kit to make these cards. And you do need to have the stamp set and the bundle because all of those pieces will need to be cut out. And I don't send any of the stamp images, right? That's against policy from Stampin' Up. And then any orders above or over 50, then you'll also get a full pack of the, what is this color? The rhinestones, the champagne rhinestones. So anyway, so thank you so much. I'll see you next week. Hope you have enjoyed. And see you on Saturday to show you all the swaps from Backstage. Alrighty, well, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Gail. You're so sweet. Alright, so thank you. Have a good one. Bye for now.